Hey everyone, this is Patrick from Small Room Productions. I hope you guys are having another great day. And today it's all about the SSL EQ. It's a very used EQ in the industry. A lot of people seek to get this EQ. It's obviously emulating the SSL console EQ from the G series. Very trusted, well respected, sounds great, and it's been made into a plugin by Wave. So here it is. I'm going to go ahead and give you a demonstration and show you how it works. So starting from left to right, let's go ahead and see what we got. We have the analog on and off. So you can actually go ahead and turn on or off the SSL-ness of the sound if you wanted to. Yeah, I don't know why it's there, but people do it. So that's that. Next thing is our filter in. And what this does is enables the high pass filter right here. You can select and choose whatever frequency you want. Also, the nice thing is when you click on it, just below the cursor, you can see what frequency exactly that you're hitting. So that way you're not left with just like, where am I in between 20 and 70 hertz? And that's for all of the frequencies and all of this stuff. Oh, I got mail. Well, I'll get to that later. Anyways, next is our low mid frequency. Of course, we can select what frequency we want and how narrow or wide the Q we want it to be. So obviously we have symbols here. This one obviously means wider. This one means narrower. And we have our gain control right here to cut or boost. Cutting to the left, boost to the right. And this is different to the low because this one has a Q, this one doesn't. Now, some people might be like, oh, come on, why is there no Q feature here on this? Is because the actual consoles don't have that, and that's fine. Again, it's SSL, it's trusted. Don't worry about it. It's fine. You can still manage to have a great sound with what's left here. Now, the one thing that might seem a little different than most EQs is these symbols right here. We'll get to this one in a second, but let's focus on this guy. This one, if you look closely, it has a division symbol above 3. And what that means is whatever frequency you've selected, it's going to affect the frequency divided by divided by 3. So let's say if I was at 900 hertz, this was at 900 hertz, then really it's going to be affecting 300 hertz. Why does this exist? I'm not sure. Other people used it and they enjoyed it. I think really what it is that if you wanted to reach a frequency that you couldn't reach down here, so let's say if you were at 300 hertz and you wanted to affect 100 hertz and you wanted to be able to use a Q, you would select this to do so. So with a green light, it's enabled. Black light, or no light, I should say, it's bypassed. So on to the next part, we have the high mid frequencies. Same thing as this band right here. The only thing that makes it different, really, besides the fact of your range of frequencies that you can select, is the button here. Again, but instead of a division sign, we have a multiplication sign. So you can imagine whatever frequency you select, it's going to take that frequency, multiply it by 3, and that is the new frequency that you're actually affecting. So let's say if you had something that was beyond 7,000 hertz, you could then go ahead, enable this, and reach that frequency, use the Q, booster cut, so on and so forth. And finally, you have this last band right here, which is just taking care of your high end. You can boost, you can cut, and you can select the frequency, much like this band over here, but of course tailored to the high frequencies. Now you also have right here the EQ in button. And what this does, you might be asking, why does this exist if there's a bypass button right here? Reason why is because you can take out the EQ but still keep the sound of the SSL. So let's say if you just wanted that saturation or that sound from the console, so to say, you can go ahead and just take out the EQ and just let your signal run through here without the EQ affecting it. And also, you can switch in and out while still hearing the signal of the SSL. Next button, we have the polarity. We can flip the phase of our signal just in case we forgot to flip the phase on something while tracking, like bottom drums, or if you want, or not bottom drums, bottom snare. Or let's say if you really wanted to check the phase of something, this is your button to go to. Now you have a global gain right here. So let's say after your EQ, your signal's lower or it's too hot, you can go ahead and adjust it accordingly. SPL meter, and that's pretty much it. It's a very simple EQ once you know the parameters. The only really weird things were just these buttons. I know that when I saw them, I didn't know what in the world they were, but now I know, and now you guys know, so it's very easy. So let's go ahead and try this thing out, all right? I have a song here, and I got this song from a site called Shaking Through. Great stuff to know about, guys. What it is there's a studio in Philadelphia. I believe it's Philadelphia. That's my guesstimation. I think I heard it was from Philadelphia. Anyways, they take in these bands and they record their performance, particularly indie bands, no hip hop, no hard rock. Sorry, guys, it's just what they do. Anyways, and they record their performance. Great studio console, great equipment, great microphones, and they also film the whole recording session. It's a full documentary with the band and with the engineers. They give you the perspective of the song, what it's supposed to be about, so on and so forth. But added to that, they show you what microphones they're using, kind of explain why they're using them, and the videography for it is truly great, awesome shots. But what makes it even cooler is that whatever was recorded, they give not only the stems, but the raw audio to the public. So, and there's a difference between stems and raw audio. Stems means it has the processing, so all of your EQ, compressors, reverbs, whatever, it's on there. But the raw audio is just dry signal. It is what was recorded into Pro Tools, no plugins, and that's the raw audio that they present to you. So if you're looking for mixes to work on, practice some of your techniques, kind of polish, your sound, so to say, and you need test subjects, so to say, it's a great place to go to do that. You can also submit in your mixes and get their opinions. Sometimes they have contests. Of course, you can get the MP3 of the song that they recorded. It's great stuff, guys. So go check that out. That is Shaking Through. Just type it in on Google, you'll find it. So let's go ahead and hear what this sounds like on vocals. I'm going to go ahead and switch it in and out from the mix, right? So in and out it goes. That's what she said.
Close your lips, stop in your head, 'cause I've heard your stories, I have heard them all, and there's no need for excuses when I've heard your stories, I have heard them all.
So you have a little snippet there. What I'm doing with my settings here, it's very simple. I'm just cutting a little bit of muds out. I have the high pass filter just to take out any of that low end, so that way the kick can come through a little better. I also have the high end boosted a little bit, starting from 8K, just to get a little bit of air. And then I also have somewhere around 2K, boosted a little bit with just a medium Q, only to just, get the articulation of the singer's vocals, so that way we can hear what he's saying, understand what he's saying. So yeah, it's pretty much it, excuse me. If you guys enjoyed this tutorial, please subscribe. If you get a chance to work on the SSL EQ, awesome, great. Now you guys know how to use it. Till next time, have a great day. Bye.